Hey everybody, back with another Singleton deck. Uh, Playing fish this time, so I do already have one win. I guess record did not work properly, so hopefully everything works out this time. So just just about every Merfolk we can fit into the deck. A couple of non-Merfolk cards just as enablers. And of course, Big Bad Hydra Crisis, because that thing is amazing. So, Quasi Duplicate will allow us to actually double up on some of the cards that we care about, like the Mistbinder or the Deeproot Elite. Potentially also like Water Trap Weaver or Tempest Caller, just to lock down something big of theirs or to help us get in. So, we also are playing the Repudiate Replicate to try to see if we can't do the exact same thing Quasi Duplicate can. So potentially making 4 copies of something could be very good. So especially when you're playing Singleton. So having access to multiple copies of something is of course always good, but when they're only expecting one, can be even better. Do I want the land? I think I want the land. I think next turn. Let's see. If I want them to kill anything, I actually want them to kill the Deeproot Elite. If they're going to kill anything. So can actually do this. So I don't care for the 1 damage. Shalai, huh? That's okay. Let's try and draw some cards here. Just put the counters on the sneak. Get some extra damage in. We could have put a counter on Deeper Elite and then tried to... I guess we couldn't have caught them. Could have done that, put a counter on Deeper Elite next turn, try to catch them with a Shalai with the River Herald's Boon. Although it is quite difficult. I mean, I guess we still can because everything's going to get indestructible. So, we're going to draw a couple of cards here, which would be quite nice. So, let's do this. They are Vigilant, Trample, Indestructible, and they do all get a +1/+1 counter, so just push in. Maybe make some pretty good trades with yeah. So we go 2 counters here. I don't mind that. About as good a place I think as any. Let's go ahead. get... This is going to have 4 toughness. This is going to have 4 toughness. So it's got 4 toughness. So let's go ahead and give this 5. Just trying in case they have... Yep, win that game. Just in case they have anything that deals 3 damage. Especially Deafening Clarion. Seems like that would be very bad to play against with a Merfolk deck, seeing how everything is generally 1 or 2 toughness. Yeah, I think we keep this. The Woodland Stream makes it a little odd, but... And that makes it even odder. Probably should have waited to cast the Impulse, but... Now, the next question is... Cast Memorial G? Yeah, I think we do. Next turn, play the Island, play the Jungle Board Pioneer. Ugh. Actually, we could play the... How do we do this? So... I want to do the Ascendancy online. I think we just do that. Generally, the mono white life gain style decks, we can't do a whole lot for. They got a bunch of small guys that block. Yeah, it gets out of hand super quick. I don't think we can win with Ascendancy fast enough, but especially if we keep drawing lands, non-land. Come on, man! Oh man, that's horrible. We're flooding out bad. It's 8. So we have to play Jungleborn Pioneer and make a 1/1 so we live. Take 2, go to 5. So actually, take 5, go to 2. I can't do that because if he has any of the pump spells, so we have to. We're walking these 2. Yep. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. Well. Yeah, this is 7, so we have to block this. And we have to block that because that makes the Healer's Hawk lethal by itself next turn. This for 4 doesn't do anything. I think gain 2, go to 9. And we have to block the Primate 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of it. It's unfortunate. Two tap lands. This is fine. They go first. Yeah. So let's impulse first. Let's see what we can come up with. That river sneak. We'll just do this, and then next turn, I think we actually might leave Trickster back. No, because if they're gonna kill something, it won't be Trickster. So they'll probably take the sneak, yeah. Okay. I think we just value Crisis here. It stinks, not gonna lie, because we'd really like to have a Crisis that's bigger. They're not doing anything, so we could have just left Trickster up, but damage adds up over time. Let's see what we get here. Let's go with additional blue. I really wish this was, Jellyfish Hydra Beast was like a Merfolk in addition to it somehow. Could be playing well, that stinks. Take the elite, yeah. And we have no way to bounce that. We will, however, get it back with Reverse Rebuke. So and let's see, how can we do this? See, they spent 3 mana to play this. I kind of want to make them play it again, yeah. See, another targets for Seal Away or Crisis or Branchwalker. And I'm okay with that. Okay. And they're just gonna die to a bunch of 2/2s. So we're actually going to no need to give it the +1/+1, just fun. I think we'll push the that'd be for 6. So if they don't tap anything, okay. So if they don't tap anything, we're okay, but we just hedge our bets against the. Let's go. Let's go up Herald. Song of Freyalise. Growth Spiral. Put land into play. Vivian Reed. Our opponent cannot be happy right now. Let's get Forerunner. Next turn, Forerunner. Forerunner first, put whatever we want up on top. Then we can Vivian. Put it into our hand and play it. And I'm trying to think. Is Forerunner gonna be? I think it's Kumena, so we'll just do that. So it's Forerunner first. Ooh, but Mistbinder actually. I don't know. Let's take the Sagana. I guess the Zagana actually blocks the Bell Hunt. And there's no needs in it. Yeah. And that actually make the Forerunner lethal if they don't board wipe here again. So I guess everything's lethal here. As the song goes off. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Let's just do this. Do this. We're gonna do all the things. All the things. Show you that. Oh, I adapted it. Already had a counter on it. So I forgot the Freyalise puts a counter on each creature I control. Not gives it +1/+1. So I should have adapted in response to that. Oh well. Nothing for like a lot of turns there. Yeah, I think we keep this. We have to play the Memorial first, which really isn't very good, but we'll go Forest Branchwalker. I can't get counters. Okay. Well, we drew that, so we actually have to in the review. I don't think we want to spend time working up to it. It's kind of odd. little clunky is the, I think it's the Soul 6 drop in the deck. This does suck, having that branch walker. Every time I play something with Explore, it seems like it never gets a counter on it. Until it does, and then I immediately can't do anything with it. Okay. Of course. Now we hit that land pocket. Can't do anything about that. Really stinks though. I had to push that to the bottom. I think we have to throw the Jungle Delver and the Merfolk Mistbinder in front of the War Leader. Taking 6 every turn's pretty bad. So, because like that's a trade there, that's a trade there, that's 7. Actually, let's see how this plays out. If I do this. So we can Water Trap Weaver, the War Leader. Lock him down. I don't want to attack because do have Settle, and then they do have Johnny's Last Stand. Awesome. Killer dude. They get to make a 4/4. That seems horrible for me. And we're starting to get an army. The elite's going to help us to put some counters on things, so hopefully Herald works out okay here. So let's go Water Trap Weaver and that. Take the 3 from that. Go block, block. I'm gonna venture a guess that they have combat tricks. They always have combat tricks, so this Luminous Bonds really sucking right now. So they'll have a way of saving their... Yeah, that's fine. They can only kill the Water Trap Weaver. So... we're at a 9. Although they do get to make a flying 4/4. So... next question is, so whenever a land enters battlefield, so yeah, we just play Tatiova. Should be a 4/4. So let's do this. If it counters on like everything, Tattoo has a 5/5 now. Dead in 3 turns to this stupid thing. Man, that car seems so underrated. Wow. Spell ability. Opponent controls cause you to discard this card. If you control planes, create a 4/4. Seems like some pretty good sideboard tech against some hand disruption. So let's see, Herald or Swift Warden. Catch him in combat with Swift Warden. Let's just play this. Unfortunately, they destroyed the enchantment, so if I play this next turn, I can actually play Swift Warden. And do I want 3/6? That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have to block like 2 things, so it would be this guy and this guy blocking. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we can actually play the Swift Warden and give something hexproof and put a counter on it and put a counter with Simic Ascendancy into something. So it would be Hero of Secret Streams. Oh shoot, I forgot. Oh no, that's fine, because we'll just have to block with... Okay. That's way better. So you're gonna... Nope. You'll do that. You block here, and you block here. Take 4. And then we need 4 counters somehow. That actually does quite a bit here. So... Apply Biomancy. So if I... What's a counter? So let's just attack with these 2. I don't know. Sorry, but this looks like it might... let's do this and this. So target creature get +1/+1. So bounce that to your hand. I'm gonna do it like this, and then if they have a way to somehow remove this, and we'll also put the Swift Warden into play in response, I think. So the counter, or doesn't my Herald have a counter on it? 2, 3, yes it does. 3, 3, 4. Should have a counter, but for some reason it doesn't. So let's Swift Warden block here, touch you over here, you here, and you there. Is that all 4? I think so. Not sure why this isn't showing. Oh, because it's not a counter. +1/+1 till end of turn. My bad. My bad. Now I'll put a counter or something. And we'll put a counter on this. Uno, dos, tres. So it's 3, 6, 9. I'll just attack with a Swift Warden, because that's 11 exactly. Just in case they have Settle the Wreckage. Yeah, we'll go find some lands. Take 2 blue and forest. That seems fine. Do this. Blown out by a board wipe right now, by the way. Absolutely blown out. So if they Nova, I mean, we're not dead, but Lyra is a problem. Except that I think we have, so let's Zagana. He counters on everything here. Yeah, I think we can. Everything they can attack here. We do still have Herald, right? Yeah. Counter. GG's. Fish with a go wide strategy. Really badly want to keep that. Three. Yeah, we have both colors. That doesn't do anything for me. So 2 turns to draw land. 1 turn to draw land. Not the correct land, but I'll take it. I play Deep-Root Waters first. I mean, we're going to take some damage from this Vanguard. Hopefully not lethal. Interesting. So... we can just throw this Jade Bear now in front of the Danto Vanguard. Force our opponent to either pay 4 life or use a card. So I'm okay with that. Expert from black. Forerunner. I think I want to tap down the Knight of Grace here. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, as long as we're churning out 1/1s. The Sky Terror is going to be a problem because we don't have any flyers except for Hydroikrasis. So we need Krasis or Vivian Reed. I'll probably just die to that. I think they realized pushing with the Danto Vanguard is probably not such a good idea now. So, Forerunner. Yeah, Forerunner's gonna be our chance at getting Knight of Grace blocked. But I don't know what we go find. I think we go find... 1 mana, so Mistcloaked Herald. I guess we could get Kumena's Speaker. It'd be a 2/2. Would I rather... I think we get Kumena's Speaker. So we'll get ugh. Because we'll get 2 1/1s when we cast this, and then we'll get another 1/1 when we cast that. So this here, we just dead. 3, 6, 9. So if I block these 2 here, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go to 1. Die to Sky Terror next time. So we have to just block 3, 5, 7. Yep. This kind of stinks because we were hoping that the Forerunner of the Heralds would have stayed on the battlefield. So I mean, we're dead in 2 turns anyway to this Sky Terror. I don't think there's a way. I mean, they have 5 other. Yeah, I think we're just about dead here. We are dead here. So, yep. Unfortunate. What we get? Ooh, mythic. Ooh, Seraphim skills. I needed that. So, I hope you stick around to the end. So you can see it play out. It's a good little deck and fairly easy. Just missing one card that I would have liked to have had was Kapala. Because it does make things like the shock there at the end, if Kapala's in the battlefield, it costs 3 to target anything else. Well, it is double blue, and I'm not sure what I would take out. I didn't really think about it. I don't have Kapala on here, and I don't have the wild cards to redeem, so I'm thinking that, I don't even know. Kapala might not be a good card to have in here, although I can't imagine that it wouldn't be a good card to have in here. Maybe the Tatiova, cut the Tatiova for a Kapala, or the Jungle Delver. I mean, I'd hate to bring the curve up, but because it is decent the way that it is. 2/8's probably a little bit higher than where this deck really wants to be. It wants to be playing multiple things a turn. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time.